Take a look at team sports at just about any level of the sport, from high school to professional clubs, and there's one thing you'll almost always see. There are the big dogs in the sport who always start the game, and then there are the bench warmers who know how to play, but they're not quite good enough to be out there scoring the points. You know what I'm saying? The bench warmers were good enough to get on the team. They have potential, but they're just not quite good enough to be out there taking shots and winning the big game. Only the starters can do that. But here's the thing. The professional starters don't just make all the points, they're also the ones pulling down the huge salaries. Take basketball as an example. The top NBA players are making nearly 50 times more money than the bench warmers. 50 times as much money. That's huge. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because when it comes to email marketing, there is always going to be two groups. The first string marketers and, you got it, the bench warmers. And you can be sure the income gap between these two groups is just as huge as it is for the NBA players. Okay, so listen up. There's a good chance you're a bench warmer. That means you know how to make some money with your mailing list, but you haven't yet tapped into your full potential. Now, I don't know you personally or your situation, but if you're an email marketing bench warmer, then there's a good chance you could be making a whole lot more money. Maybe double, maybe quadruple, maybe even 50 times as much as you're making right now. Okay, just let that sink in for a moment. I'm not taking a jab at you by saying any of this. Thing is, you just haven't yet received the training that's going to make all the difference. I want you to succeed. I want to see you be a big dog in your niche. Now, here's the good news. You're about to get that advanced training you need to succeed right here, right now, using the upgrade link below. You've probably already watched the basic email marketing training materials, so you have a good idea of how to start building a big profitable list, right? But now it's time to take it to the next level. It's time for you to get up off the bench and get into the game. And it all starts with you getting your hands on the 10-video training series included with the Gold upgrade, where you'll discover all the tricks, tips, and strategies the pros use to build huge, responsive, and amazingly profitable lists. You know what? You're smart, so you could probably figure this stuff out on your own after you've spent a few $1,000s and practiced for maybe 4 or 5 years. But why waste all that time and money when you can get your hands on these same secrets today? All you have to do is click the button at the bottom of this page to get started. So let me tell you what all you're about to discover inside this exciting advanced course. Video 1 gives you an overview of the 4 components you need to set up a profitable email list. You'll also find which 3 list building mistakes will leave you with a list that won't ever spend even a single penny with you. Don't let this happen to you. Watch this video and learn how to create profitable lists. Next, you'll get access to Video 2, which is all about boosting your open rates. You'll find out how to create email subject lines that are so good your list won't be able to resist opening your emails. You'll also get tons of tips for creating engaging content that keeps your readers hanging on your every word and looking forward to your next email. This is the stuff that keeps your readers hooked and coming back for more. Next up, Video 3 gives you a good overview of segmenting secrets. If you're not familiar with segmenting, let me tell you this. It's one of the best ways to boost your response rate. And that's because segmenting is all about dividing your list into different groups so that you can send laser-targeted offers. If you're not yet doing this, then you're leaving a big chunk of money on the table. Then we have Video 4, which delves into advanced segmenting secrets for serious marketers. What's cool about this is that hardly anyone knows these strategies. You'll even discover one really slick way to segment your list using your lead magnet freebie. You won't believe how well this works. Now, after that, you'll get Video 5, which shows you how to create an irresistible lead magnet product. So here's the deal. Building a big responsive list quickly hinges on what type of freebie you're offering. This video shows you how to get it right. Plus, you'll even discover a super cool way to get people referring back to your product again and again. The end result is that your prospects are seeing your links and promotions over and over again. Yeah, it's a great way to ramp up your profits without doing any additional work. Next, you'll get into Video 6, which is all about putting your lead magnet to work for you. Your lead magnet product works like crazy to build your list, but it also works as the best salesperson you've ever had. That's why in this video, you'll find out how to build anticipation so your subscribers read or watch your entire freebie. Plus, you'll find out how to create a freebie that naturally leads to a paid product. This is a strategy that seriously separates the big marketers from the wannabes, so you won't want to miss this one. After that, you'll get video 7, which shows you how to connect with your audience using psychological sales tricks. You'll get an exact strategy for getting way inside your prospects' heads. Then you'll discover a surprising way to boost your conversion rate with just one word. I'm telling you, these tricks are going to blow your mind. The next video is all about high conversion testing tactics, graphics, text, your call to action on your lead magnet page. These all affect whether someone signs up for your list. Inside this video, you'll get an overview of how to test your landing page. Plus, you'll find out exactly what you should be testing for maximum conversions and profits. After that, video number 9 will show you some pretty sweet retargeting tactics. This video is all about turning your exit traffic into cash in the bank. Most marketers make the mistake of letting this traffic slip right through their fingers. You're going to find out how to avoid this expensive mistake and start turning exit visitors into cash-paying customers. And video 10 is the final video, which leaves you with 3 solid tips for building a big responsive list. By the time you finish watching this last video, you'll know the same tips, tricks, and tools that are used by marketers with the very biggest and the most responsive mailing lists. So listen up here. Don't settle for runner-up. Don't be the bench warmer of email marketing, because once you upgrade to the advanced email marketing strategies, you'll be one of the big players in your niche. You'll have the respect and income that you deserve. So it's time for you to get off the bench and get into the game. Click the button below now to get started learning what the big players know about building profitable lists. And you'll be glad you did.